according to research done. Currently, Brazil has almost 16 million diabetics, half of whom do not even suspect they have the disease, and even people who already have diabetes treatment make exaggerated mistakes that can greatly compromise their health. Wellbeing at Home has listed 5 most common mistakes you make every day and what you need to do so that you can fix loss immediately and thus keep diabetes under control. Hey, guys, how you doing? My name is Camila and 2 years ago I suffered from diabetes type 2 until I discovered the correct solutions that helped me a lot to combat this evil. Stay with me until the end of this video that I will tell you what happened to my life and find out what I did to treat this disease. Sign up if on the channel, turn on the notifications so that YouTube can also recommend our videos to more people with this problem. And if you have this type 1 or type 2 diabetes problem, stay with me until the end of this video. Also don't forget to leave your comment with your opinion. 2 years ago, I suffered from type 2 diabetes. I was having a lot of health problems, because I was realizing that my life and self-esteem was going down the drain. I couldn't take strong diabetes meds anymore because they wouldn't cure me. My case was so serious, because the doctor had informed me that something would change in my body over time. Because what I was most afraid of was thinking that they would do a removal of some of my arms or some of my legs, because that's what diabetes can bring in the course of time if you don't treat yourself as quickly as possible. He was very sad about all this, because it was something unbearable to imagine. Spending a few days worried about not knowing what to do to solve diabetes, a miracle happened in my life. A boy named Jason who went to college with me, contacted me through Facebook and helped me by indicating a guide to treatment and total control of diabetes. At first I didn't believe it, because I thought it was something that wouldn't work on me. But after I made that decision and started the treatment that was given, in the first few months things really changed in my life. The doctors to this day do not know and do not believe what happened to me in these past months. And it was exactly following Dr. Jason's definitive guide that really helped me get this boring disease out of my life. Just remember, what I'm going to give you here in this video is not the definitive cure. It's one of the symptoms that happened right at the beginning of my diabetes. Now if you want something more elaborate done by a medical expert, the method I used and you now learned through my life story, I will leave here in the description and comments of this video. This guide was the main factor for me to be cured of diabetes after suffering for a long time from the effects of this horrible disease. Pay close attention to what I will tell you at the end of the video. I know you have searched everything to solve this problem and never found. So you can rest assured we found it for you. I know it's very difficult, but we know that fruits are excellent sources of vitamins, minerals and amino acids that are extremely beneficial to health. But excessive consumption is harmful to those with diabetes. This is due to the sugar present in the fruit known as fructose. In moderate quantity, fructose is not a problem because when consuming the fruit we also consume its fibers that help to mitigate the impact of fructose-rich PC in the bloodstream. You want an example of what's not good for diabetics? Orange juice, that's right, a simple, harmless orange juice. 100% natural, made in the core sour and not to get so acidic to the palate. Many people still add sugar, like a few drops of sweetener, because when we remove the fibers from the orange or other fruits like watermelon or pineapple for example, we only have the fruit juice, offering the body a real sugar bomb that will raise blood sugar instantly, repressive organs. For many people the day-to-day running makes it much more difficult to have time to feed properly. So many tasks are so many commitments, goals to be achieved, activities to accomplish, which is the last thing on your mind. You want to eat. But if you have diabetes, know that skipping meals is not good for you. By doing this you are increasing the interval between meals. It is in this period that you should feed, but not feed. A sudden drop of sugar in the bloodstream known as hypoglycemia may occur, and from there a number of undesirable complications can occur, such as headache, irritability, feeling tired, excessive sweating, hand tremors, tingling, anxiety, sleepiness, and in more severe cases, You might even pass out. All this can be avoided if you just eat something. The ideal would be to divide the meals into small portions throughout the day so that you don't go so long without eating, and also to avoid something very common, that is to want to compensate for that meal that you left before eating too much in a single meal, which is also not good. Measuring blood sugar levels is critical to keeping diabetes under control. It is based on the results that will present a condition, and you will know the best decision to be made. It is also important to note the values to understand how your blood sugar behaves throughout the day, weeks and months, and present this monitoring to your doctor at each new appointment so that he can identify and direct the best treatment strategy for your case. I try not to complain about insulin not properly controlling blood sugar levels when it is stored incorrectly. Each manufacturer has its own specific recommendation, but in general insulin does not function properly when subjected to extreme temperatures, not too hot, but not nearly frozen. Many people usually keep their insulin in the refrigerator door, almost always in the egg compartment. The door is not a good place because of the constant open and close, causing a variation in temperature that can damage the dose. In a more suitable location would be the bottom drawer of the refrigerator, used to store vegetables and vegetables. A patient can exercise regularly to strengthen the immune system, lower cholesterol, prevent obesity, improve mental health, strengthen bones and muscles, and if you have diabetes, here will be more good news. Exercises can reduce blood glucose. Here's how it works. When you exercise, your muscles can use glucose as an energy source to help your body keep your blood sugar levels stabilized, and it doesn't need to be too intense an activity to enjoy these benefits. Take a walk, walk the dog, play more with your children or grandchildren is a great start. Remember that this is not the definitive cure. The great solution for diabetes you will find in the description of this video. The method that is revolutionizing the problems of those suffering from diabetes. Because the pharmaceutical industry and the professionals in the field don't want you to know that, because they make a lot of money selling those damn drugs that don't cure you. Therefore, if you suffer from this disease, click here on the description link and you will know the revolutionary method. One of the methods that has been helping hundreds of people solve their big problem with diabetes. A method made and approved by several experts. I assure you that if you do it the right way that the specialist passes, you will be able to treat this disease as soon as possible. However, you need to make this decision as soon as possible, because the vacancies that are available will only be available today. I hope you found it interesting. If you like the video, sign up and turn on the bell to be one of the first to receive notifications of new videos, and share with friends and family so this information is not lost. Stay with God, and until the next video.